Right. Good morning. Bear with me for just a minute here, guys. Okay. Okay. Right. All right. Good morning, guys. Welcome in. Um, let me fix something here real quick. All right, there we go. Good morning. All right, guys, welcome in. It's Friday, December 12th, and yeah, about 8:31 in the morning. Welcome in, guys. We're gonna be continuing some Twilight Princess, and let's see here. All right, yeah. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just making sure my volume on my phone is low. Sean, good morning. Ashley, welcome in. How dare you have other things to do than stream Twilight Princess? My bad. No, and to be honest, yesterday was definitely unexpected because I completely forgot that I had that dental appointment. And speaking of a dental appointment, I do have one next Tuesday. It looks like I did have a little cavity they're gonna have to fill in, so I'm gonna be gone Tuesday as well. So thank you for bringing it up. So, guys, we're gonna be continuing our Twilight Princess. This is exactly where we left off last time. I almost said yesterday, but I didn't stream yesterday. So this is where we left off. We are just about to start our very first temple, and I'm pretty excited about this one because this one was was a pretty cool one. Although, to be fair, my favorite one, I think, at least when it comes to collecting the masks, I really did like the second temple, the one with the with that wait, was that a mask one? I think it was the one when we had to fight like this this one Goron that's been like possessed by like dark magic. I think it was. That I really like that temple. Bree, good morning. I just super glue on it. Gorax, good morning. Welcome in. Alexa, good morning. Hey, that's the monkey that stole your lantern. Doesn't it look like she's beckoning you? Aren't you a popular one? Easy, Midna. Yo, how I missed. There we go. Okay. Haley, good morning. That's right, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Boom. Boom. Man, I can't believe it's Friday already. This week has gone so fast. This week has flown by. And actually, honestly, I like it. I like it because it seems to feel like the weeks that we don't get paid goes by pretty slow. So the fact that this week went by pretty fast, I like that. I like it a lot. By the way, for those who are watching on YouTube, I did shimmy my camera on the right-hand side of the screen because I did realize that usually when I stream on YouTube, I'm like on the left bottom side. And I realized I was covering the map. Hang on, let me see. Am I on the right side? I am. Okay, so I moved myself to the right bottom side of the screen. I am covering the rupees, but I don't think the rupees are as important as the map. So I hope that's okay with you guys. If you guys don't like it, let me know. Oh my God, I finally found you again. I was miserable for the last 2 days. I tried everything to find you. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate that. It probably didn't help that I didn't stream yesterday either, so I do apologize. I didn't stream yesterday. I had a dentist appointment, but I'm back. I'm here. Thank you for the follow, though, little Mel. Yo, thank you. That would explain it. Yeah, and I'm exactly where I left off on like 2 days ago, so which is great. All right, let's go ahead and follow this little monkey around. Didn't I play this game already? Well, I know I started it 2 days ago. But I did stream this game, I believe in January. I believe in January. But what can I say, man? You know, the community speaks. You know, I created a poll, and this is the game that everybody, at least in Discord, wanted to see. So, dude, I just realized that this monkey is tatted up. Look at her. Look. Whoa. Look at that. Dude, and that looks fairly recent too. Like she got tatted up recently. Okay. I see you. All right, let's go. Let's go bring this down. Wait a minute. Hang on. Before I do that. Oh my God. Brand new. I would replay it too if I could. It's so good. You know, it's funny that you haven't showed up on my FYP, but yesterday, you saying you were gonna miss. Oh, and it showed up, dude. That's hilarious. I don't know. You know, I don't know how we get newer people coming in then, if that's the case. I really don't. Obviously, we can't control any of that, so I don't mind it. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Okay. All right, buddy. Hang on. Where do we go first? There we go. Juan, good morning. Yo, well, what's that thing? Dude, it's a monkey. It's a little monkey. She's leading the way, actually. Dude, in this temple, I'm gonna have to be a little bit thorough because, man, sometimes like I'll get turned around real easily in this temple. I don't know why, but in this specific temple, I get turned around so easily. So I'm really gonna have to think about what I'm doing, and I'm gonna try to be as thorough as I can. Bianca, good morning. I would have my cup of coffee, but I already had it earlier today. I had some breakfast with my girlfriend, so I already had my coffee. Dude, look at this guy. Speaking about butts. Yo, this game is something else. What's my favorite area in this? Honestly, I would say it has to be split between two different times because as soon as we get started, we have to collect the masks. So there are 3 temples when it comes to collecting the mask. Out of those first 3, I really do like the fire temple. Absolutely love it. It is, to me, that I really did enjoy that one. After that one, when we're collecting the mirror shards, I think I really did like the boss fight with like Yeto, or no, with Yeta, I think her name was. But I did not like that temple at all. But the boss fight was so good. The one that you're inside like that mansion. That one was a really cool one. But it was that one was a tough one, at least for me. I don't know. I really did find it kind of cool how we had to help Yeto make his soup, though. Bobby, good morning. Bobby Rogers. Phew, out at last. Gracious. Once I got in there, I couldn't squeeze back out. You were a big help. Thanks. I've been looking for something in here, you see? You must need something here, too. Shall we try working together for a while, fellow adventurer? I can warp you out if you want to leave. You'll be able to come back into the same room anytime you want. I can be quite helpful, you see? So don't think of me as a burden. Now let's get started. Carl says, trying to study for my biology exam, but I want to watch. Oh, Carl. Dude, that's pretty important, bud. I'll tell you what. I don't know. You can watch the stream on YouTube afterwards. I'm not a big advocate. Like, I can't speak on behalf of school. I was a college dropout, so. Everything is perfect with this game. Dude, don't get me wrong. This was a great game. Till this day, it surprises me how this is not on the Nintendo Switch. Or at least even on the second one. I mean, the Switch 2 can handle this. Oh, hang on. Oh, I should have saved one of these. Hang on, let me go in here real quick. What am I playing this on? I am playing this on the Wii U. I'm playing this on the Wii U. See, there's nothing we can do over there. Because I think that's the room with the with those bridges that we need the that boomerang for. But at least we got these guys. I'm gonna get rid of that spider. Yeah, there we go. I think that was the way to go. Hang on, because I do need that small key. All right, let me see if that small key's there. The Switch could handle this. Dude, yeah. Come on. Easily. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But, you know, I have hopes for the 40th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. Which I'm actually really happy that it's in February. So we don't have that much longer to wait. You know? At least just to see what they're doing. Nintendo just keep keeping the games. I mean, they did release Wind Waker for the Switch too, for the GameCube. By the way, guys, I am extremely exhausted. I know, no excuses, but oh boy, work today has destroyed me. So I am pretty tired today, so I do apologize if I'm going to be a little quiet today. God, I'm just tired. But I wanted to stream today, so I wanted to stream here because I did miss you guys yesterday. I'm not even going to lie. They will make it only for the Switch 2, so either buy the Switch 2 or try to find a power cord for the adapter for the GameCube. Or you know what? You could also pick it up on the Wii. Or as, you know, many people would say, you can always emulate it as well. I'm not a big fan of emulating just because, you know, I don't fully understand how to do it. But I mean, if you know how to emulate, man, good for you. Good for you. And by the way, Alco, thank you so much for the follow. Got it. Nice. You're welcome. I still have my Wii. Nice. Nice. I still have my Wii as well. I love that thing. And the Wii that I have is the one that's like GameCube's compatible, the one with the GameCube ports. So I think that's the only reason why I don't have my GameCube. Just because I can use my Wii for both games, you know, Wii and GameCube games. So less consoles I have to kind of, you know, drag around with me. During my first playthrough of Twilight Princess, so much fun. Dude, nice, Tom. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. It is such a good game. This is the only thing I don't like about about the Wii U version, because look at this. Look. Who remembers that? Who remembers that? Fat Kitty says, this is my favorite game from all Zelda games. Ooh, nice. No, Twilight Princess is definitely a good one. Emulation tip, US version game system. We'll see there. I can't get behind that. Dude, what is that? So this, back then, when the Wii U was literally in its prime, there was a time where you can actually create like virtual like letters and stuff, and you could like upload it to this chat board, and And it was actually pretty freaking cool. I never posted anything just because I didn't really care for it, but it was definitely a cool app to kind of like just to scroll through. Um, and it was actually kind of cool because like you would find stamps that you would never think like you're like, dude, is that like that's a Twilight Princess stamp? Where'd you get that? Um, for its time, it was actually kind of cool, but now that whole chat board is completely dead. Um, it is yeah, extremely anticlimactic. Because you're over here thinking that you're gonna get something good. If I'm not mistaken, I think on the GameCube version that was like a piece of heart in there, and instead we got ourselves a stamp. I agree, Raven. But I could, it could just be me because, I grew up as a Nintendo kid. In fact, I didn't get my first Xbox or any other console until I was like 17. And even then, it's because I was working at Burger King, so I was saving up. I had to save up a couple of my money, a couple of checks to pick that up. So, yeah, I was a Nintendo kid through and through. The only owned a Wii, so oh, you know what? That was really cool. Like the whole like sending messages to your friends and stuff like that. Like that was really cool. Like on Wind Waker, because on Wind Waker you can create like messages and you put them in a bottle. And so, like, if your friend boots up Wind Waker, they'll see, like, a little bottle, like, near the beach side, and they'll be able to pick it up and read a message that you sent them. So, I don't know. Some of these games were pretty clever with their like, little messaging system. But I was the only one in my friend group that had a Wii U, so I never really fully tested that out. It freaking sucked being the only one with a Wii U. But at the same time, it was kind of cool because everybody came to my house to play. Dude, Raven said same. I mean, I did have a Sega, but only to play Sonic. I got an original Xbox when the 360 came out. I think, dude, I had a pretty sexy Xbox. I had the Xbox that I had was the one. It was like a clear Halo. I think it was like a Halo 4 edition. So I think if you guys were to look it up, it's like a clear shell with like blue linings on it, and it looked pretty freaking cool. That was the Xbox. That was my first Xbox. It was pretty. Oh my God, brother. I was a PC gamer as a kid, but I had a PlayStation and an Xbox. Dude, Special Fred, a PC gamer as a kid? Yo. That must have been cool. Dude, man, honestly, if I were to get into gaming, I wish I was more into PC. There's so much stuff you can do as a PC gamer. But I'm clueless when it comes to PCs. Like, I mean, I have a Mac, But I like my Mac though, because I know exactly what I'm getting out of my Mac. Like, I know I'm not gaming from my Mac, so, which is perfect. It does exactly what I need it to do. I got a 360 when I got married. Nice, Raven. So you just inherited the 360. That's great. See, my girlfriend doesn't game at all. You know how cool it would have been if she had like a PlayStation? That would have saved me a lot of money. My first was a game, DOS mode on the Macintosh. It was something of a dragon game. I was hooked. Whoa, dude, I need to look into that. That's cool. That's the first time I've ever heard of anyone like gaming on a Mac. DOS mode on a Macintosh. That's actually pretty freaking cool. That day I became a gamer. Nice. That's cool. A game on Linux. Although I was, dude, yeah, I was a Nintendo kid. But you know what though? It was because of my dad. My dad was the one that got me into gaming. Like my earliest of memories is when I was like 3 years old. I was 3 years old. The day I remembered, I remember my dad when he brought in the Super Nintendo home. Oh my God. And my dad was hooked. I think he bought the one that came with Super Mario World bundled in. And so I remember growing up and seeing my dad play Super Mario World. Dude, I was so nervous to play that game. I was so nervous to play that game because that game looked hard. Got him. Jay Lee, good morning. Watching my dad play Zelda and Rygar on the regular Nintendo. No. Oh, right. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, where's the key? I forgot we gotta blow this guy up. Got him. Xbox One, thank goodness for emulators. Yeah, I wish I can get into it. There we go. But this is too long. To make different consoles add from Nintendo to Sega and Sony in the 90s. Dang, man. You know, some guys just have all the luck. That's good, though. You must have had one hell of a childhood. I did too, though. I can't complain. I had a pretty good childhood. Whoa. There you go, my friend. You are free. The virtual boy sucked. SS, Will. SS, good morning. Dude. How you been? Hello from South Korea. Well, hello. I'm on my phone. I use my phone. Oh, that, you know, my dad does that. Man, my dad is much more advanced than me in gaming because every now and when I come over, I see him doing just that. He has his little backbone, and he's not the backbone, but he does have his Xbox controller connected to his phone. I'm like, yo, what are you playing? He's like, oh, he plays like Call of Duty or like Call of Duty Mobile with like his friends. Dude, my dad is something else. I'm like, yo, I don't even play on my phone. Like, how are you doing this? I don't even know how he manages to connect his Xbox controller to his phone. I think it's like through Bluetooth and stuff like that, but I was surprised that he knew how to do it. I'm like, okay, Dad, I see you. He's a cool guy. All right. Let's take a look and see. Dude, I had this game when I was growing up. Nice. Mary, were you playing this on the GameCube or on the Wii? Dude, you're always playing games that brings great memories. Oh, good. I'm glad. These are the games that I grew up with as well. Special Fred says, I was playing Super Mario 64 on my PC. Whoa. Hang on. Right, I need just a few extra monkey friends. My friends were playing on the N64. Nice. I play COD mobile. You know, it's pretty amazing what you can do on your phone nowadays, like with the emulating apps and stuff. I think that's what I have to do. I think I have to buy I think I should buy like a backbone or something like that, just so I can play those kind of games again, or at least on my phone. Because the one thing I don't like about playing games on my phone is like the touch screen. I can't get behind the touch screen. I can't. But if I had a controller, I think that would be a lot different. All right, you see what I mean? I'm kind of turned around right now. I know there's a room. Hang on, there's got to be a room that I haven't been in yet. Let me see. So if we're about to walk into the main room. I think it's on the, okay, I see it. It should be on the left-hand side. On the left-hand side. Alpha, thank you for the follow. Good morning. Welcome in, guys. I remember waking up and playing this at my cousin's graduation. No, like, oh, dude, Jess, no way. Jesse comes into a full circle, huh? Man, I really did enjoy this game. But I feel like I am doing something extremely wrong here. Because don't we get that that Gale boomerang like pretty early in game? Like during the temple? Because I remember very clearly blowing this thing up with the Gale boomerang. Or, hang on, or I can probably try to throw this little guy over here. Right, I'm not gonna waste my things. Attaboy. Nice toss, Link. Dude, not 100% gets wrong. I'm not a completionist by any means. A lot of people know that. Yeah, see, no, yeah, there's no way. I remember very clearly using the Gale boomerang for this. There's definitely something that I'm missing. Could it be this way? I think there's a monkey we're missing. Search, good morning. Buenos dias. I'm gonna come back over here. That's the main room. Because I'm pretty sure there's a monkey we're missing. I think he's got to be in there. We've been all over the place. And then here's where we got our first key. I'm gonna try that room again. We're just gonna have to finesse it. How do we bring this guy down? Oh, with the boomerang as well. What am I doing? All right, buddy. Let's go back in here. Let's go back in here and see if I can kind of find a way. But I'm certain. All right, so we already blew this guy up. I'm gonna go through here real quick. Just make sure if I didn't miss anything here. I was gonna twist around. Perfect. So we can't do anything here. Good. Making sure and then this guy, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a Gale boomerang kind of thing. Come back up here, making sure we didn't miss anything here. And this, I think this is where we got our most recent monkey. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at the map right now. Yeah, so no monkey here. Good. Do 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 do. Got it. We have 3 monkeys though. All right, that guy's over there. We're only missing just one more monkey. Just one more. Because I think we need a total of 4 monkeys to be able to sling ourselves across. All right, we're going to go back in here. There's only 2 doors we haven't checked. I think it's this one, actually. I think it's in here. No, it's not, because this is where we got our first key. Dude, at this point, I am just walking in circles. Hang on. Let me be super, yeah. Perfect. All right, let's go back. Where is that 4th monkey? Brother. Could he be back in this other room? I don't think so. It can't be in here because this is where the other monkey's at. This is where we got our first monkey friend. This is great. I always forget where that fourth monkey is, dude. It never fails. Always gives me such a hard time. And like and we are so limited on what we can do because and I don't even have my Gale Boomerang yet. That feels weird. I guess I'm just gonna really have to try to get that other bomb. I'm just gonna have to try to blow up that boulder without the Gale Boomerang. Because why would it be there then, right? Ink, no, I'm playing this on the Wii U. I'm playing this on the Wii U. Hi. So in the room with the boulder, you can just run. Oh yeah, see that's exactly what I'm. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I was gonna try that right now, but yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, dude, there's no way. I don't know if we're gonna make it now. Brother, it was that easy, dude. Oh my God. Thank you. I had my doubts about doing that, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna have enough time. It should be on the Switch. I love this game. I know. I'm surprised this is not on the Switch yet. Maybe we're gonna see it soon though, because The Legend of Zelda 40th anniversary is coming up. It's on February. So, you know, I want to keep my expectations low, but man, sometimes you just can't help but to get excited. So I'm hoping. We'll see what's going to happen. Nice. Special? Dude. I've thought about picking up a Steam Deck to be honest. Cause like if cause I like let's say if I wanted to stream from it, I can easily just what was that? Oh dude. I think there's a dock for it, right? Like I can actually just dock it and stream from that. We're gonna need something back there, but we need our boomerang for that. Dude, yeah, user. I had this for the Wii, but it didn't look this great, dude. That's because I'm playing this. This is the HD version. This is the one that came out for the Wii U. That's why it looks so good. You know, just some updated textures. Honestly, I wish they kind of did a little bit more to it. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad, doesn't it? Tanya, good morning. Ashley says I'm done driving. Well, welcome back, Ashley. All right, so this little guy's happy. Dude, finally. Oh my God. Dude, it's almost embarrassing how long it took me to get that fourth monkey. I'm sorry, guys. The little monkey guy went for a dip, didn't he? I wish I could plug GameCube controllers into my Wii U. That would have been great, wouldn't it? All right, so now that we got all of our monkeys, let's go ahead and fight that big guy. Mercury, good morning. Oh, you're playing the Legend of Peak. Yeah. It won the polls. What can I say? It's a very popular game. And I had a pretty lengthy poll too. But you know what though? It was my fault. It was my fault. I should have known that adding something like Twilight Princess, I should have known it was gonna get most of the votes. So I think next time I create a poll, I'm gonna be very a little bit more strict with what games I'm gonna be posting. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, boy. There we go. Share, good morning. Welcome in. All right. Oh, we don't need any of this. We're ready to go. Dark Souls. Hey, if people vote for it, maybe. Right? Look at this guy. Dude, and you know, this is crazy because this is like it's a very like powerful item to be our first item in the game. So you know, like this is a very useful item. All right, buddy. Whoop. Oh god, there we go. Dude, that was close. What is that? What game is that? Got him. I'm just gonna focus on the main guy. There we go. The details on his cheeks is crazy. He becomes a friend eventually, so gotta love that character development. Got him. There we go. Whoo! Dude, he needed that butt whooping. But then after a while, look at that. It was just a tick. How cool would it have been if Link just stepped on it, you know? Look at him. And off he goes. Off he goes. This is Chop Dungeon Crawl game. Okay. What's the enemy called? Dude, I don't know. It didn't even give us a name. I'm the Fairy of Winds who resides in this boomerang. Well, there we go. All right, please take it. Please take it with you. Use it to aid on your quest. And may both my power and my blessing go with you. Let's go. Ba-da-da. Nice. Best Zelda game, bro. Thanks. It is a pretty cool one, Ben. It is a pretty cool one. Dude, I bet even the monkey should be satisfied now. All right, let's continue combining, combing this place. We've already found something good, so let's keep searching places we haven't looked yet. All right, let's go. I miss this style of Zelda. I really do. I really freaking do. Like Breath of the Wild was great, but I think it's time to go back to this kind of Zelda style. Like I really miss it. Oh, my bad. You know, when you walk in here, you know, walk into the temple, you know, kind of be limited on how far you can get in. Once you find like the major item, you know, you feel like pretty powerful as you go through. Like I love that. Like, 'cause now that we've got the Gale Boomerang, now we can go everywhere. We can explore the rest of the temple. We can kind of go back. I miss it. I miss it. No, I don't. I haven't really played much or any dungeon crawler games really. I've never seen this type of Zelda style. I've only played Ocarina of Time. Dude, if you've played Ocarina of Time, oh my god, then you'll like this one. Wait, are you only limited to your to like the Switch? Dude, not for 100%. No. What's the newer style of Zelda then? The newer type of games, like the new type of like Zelda games, is Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess. You know, it's more like a, oh, they call it open air, which is like a kind of like an open world type game. Um, I really did enjoy Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom, not so much. Twilight Princess is Ocarina of Time? They're the same game. No way, Special Friend. Dude, I absolutely love Ocarina of Time. I would sell my left kidney for a sequel to this game with the same graphics. I think, you know what though? I think Twilight Princess would like thrive with like a full like remastered from the ground up. I think Twilight Princess deserves it, really. I mean, it looks good now, but I think this game with like today's graphics and stuff like that could look a lot better. You know? I don't know. I think this game would be great for a remastered. Oh, Gothic. Oh. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, I love how dark this game is. Nora says my birthday, December 20th. Whoa, nice. So close to Christmas. Hang on, let me see. Where am I headed? Okay, I can just go straight from here. These graphics are peak. They do have kind of that charm, don't they? Honestly, if I did like the GameCube version though a little bit more, you know, because I think the GameCube had like a bit of a haze to it, and in Twilight Princess HD they completely got rid of that haze. You know what I mean? So you know, it looks a little too clean. So, you know, I kind of miss that like old GameCube. Yeah, I miss that. DG, good morning. Welcome in. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and clear out these rooms. We're gonna need a key for that one. Let's go this way. Dude, Magic Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. Oh no, we have only ever played this on the Wii. All right, hang on, let's get going. Dude, I love that. I love that. Ooh, okay, Link. Yo, I didn't know he did that so early on. Do it again, let's go. Yeah. Dude, come on. Yeah, I miss that. I miss that. You know, it's hang on, I needed that. There we go. I know there's one we have to go in. Don't remember exactly which one it was. Yeah, it's this one. Boop. Hey, bud. Oh, wow. Wrong way. There we go. My 2008 self is jealous of how quickly you beat all the monsters. We still have one big boss to go through. And this boss was actually... Oh, you mean like these guys? Like the spiders and stuff? Jim says this is my favorite Zelda game. Dude, it's a great one. Like, I'm actually pretty happy you know, that I'm able to play these games. You know, I'm actually really happy that I kept my Wii U after so many years. I know I've considered selling, but I'm glad that I didn't. Really glad that I didn't. And baby girl, me too. I was just talking about that. How like I prefer like this style of Legend of Zelda games. You know? Breath of the Wild was good, but like I don't know, I miss these kind of games, you know? I just regret selling my old systems. I want my DS back. I've thought about it. Yeah, I've thought about it, but I'm like, I think the only reason why I haven't sold my Wii U is because of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. As of right now, that is the only way I can play this game. Did I pick up the key? No, I didn't. And I think maybe the moment when Nintendo brings it to the Switch, maybe then I'll think about probably giving the Wii U back to my dad. Just because I now have a way to play like Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. But as of right now, the Wii U is literally the only that's the only reason why I still have it. No, don't sell it. All right, maybe I won't. Where am I going? I completely went the wrong way. Like, my dad loves these kind of games as well. Yeah, Wind Waker is on the GameCube. Wind Waker is on the GameCube. The one that I have for the Wii U is the Wind Waker HD. All right, let's continue. Oh, I know, Joshua. I was just distracted. Ooh, I've never played Wind Waker. That one was a good one. That one, I really did enjoy Wind Waker. I recently played it too, and it was fun. Especially because I think the most recent playthrough that I did of Wind Waker was in hero mode. All right, so now she's just telling us that we got to collect some more monkeys. All right, let's go through here. Boop. Go through here. All right, let's go. Come here, buddy. Oh my God. Yeah, they went all out for the little Wind Waker, for Toon Link. Have you guys well, now that you mentioned your DS, have you guys played the like Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks? Those were good games too. It was kind of odd to play because it had like this weird camera angle. And you controlled Link using your stylus. But once you got the hang of it, it was actually pretty cool. It was actually pretty cool. Wow. It took him. Come on. It is fascinating how well you can play. You can both play and read chat simultaneously. Only sometimes. Like I think now it's not too bad because it's nice and slow, but it does get kind of intense. It does get. Oh God. When does Rebel? Oh, the Unravel user. Oh, it's been a couple. I finished the game a couple of days ago. I was able to beat the game. If you want, you can watch the towards the end of it on YouTube. Only if you want to. It is there. It is there. Liz, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate that. Have I ever played Echoes of Wisdom? No, I have not. I think that might be the only Zelda game I have yet to play. I've never played Echoes of Wisdom. I don't know what his last name would be. I don't even think his his initial name is Link. So there we go. Bring that down. Um, dude, nice, Brian. Is that what was announced at the Game Awards? That was actually really fun. I thought about it. I really did. I loved watching that game. Thank you. Go enjoy that last stream. That game really took me out. I'm just saying. That last stream for Unravel was kind of rough. But we did it. We did it. Echoes is good. It's very charming. Well, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that one actually. I never thought. I don't know. I think just like the game mechanics looked a little too crazy. Because I know it has like this whole like collecting and like spawning type stuff, but I'll look into it. And user, by the way, thank you for the follow. I didn't really catch much of the Game Awards, honestly. I had like super low expectations for it, so. I did see one game that was called something about a badger. That game looks pretty cool. I've never played any of the Zelda games, but I've heard they are amazing, dude. They are. They really are. Like I would actually recommend like the older ones. Breath of the Wild was okay, actually. Oh my god, dude, I just can't. When am I gonna be playing Skyward Sword again? Oh my god, Maggie. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Skyward Sword? I have, you know what? I have so many games in my backlog. I don't know when I would play that game again. Maybe sometime next year. Maybe sometime next year. Bro, come back here. Look at him. Ronnie, no, it's not a randomizer. I'm sorry. This game is as vanilla as it gets. This is the one that I'm playing on the Wii U. Dude, I know I saw this move. Haha, got him. Thought he was being sneaky, eh? I saw him. Dude, Mario Kart World took best sports racing game over Sonic. Yeah, I can see why the Sonic kids are freaking out. That's funny. Baby girl said, yeah, the same time he's gonna play Majora's Mask again. You know what? I would catch myself playing Skyward Sword again, then playing Majora's Mask. I did say it, that if Nintendo were to remaster Majora's Mask, I think I'll be playing that game a lot sooner than I would think. Just saying. So, we'll see. We'll see. Dude, I need to like lower my expectations for that 40th anniversary. Like I'm over here thinking they're gonna do something crazy, but deep down, I don't know. It's like the older I've gotten, the more I kind of realize that the more you lower your expectations, the better. Especially when it comes to like Nintendo Directs and stuff. I remember back then I was so crazy. Like I remember back then I would follow like YouTubers talking about like leaks and all this extra stuff, and then after a while I'm just like, you know what? You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Am I going the right way? I think I was. Yeah, there we go. You keep your expectations low, you'll never be disappointed. That's the way. That is the way. Oh, dude, I was going the wrong way, dude. Even when I think about it, I somehow always catch myself going the wrong way. It, never surprises me. Maggie, thank you for the heart me, by the way. Dude, yeah. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? And like, I know you're talking about the game rewards, but like just in general, some of these people, especially YouTubers, they'll make up some crazy stuff just to get people to view, to view their videos and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, it's at some point when you just know they're kind of like BSing it. It's for the views. It's for the views. Yo, Jay, good morning. And Gabriel, good morning. Welcome in. Hope it's all well. Yes, I'm actually having a pretty good time. And thank you for the GGs, by the way. This game has the best atmosphere, story, and boss fights. They do, actually, don't they? It's been a minute since I've played this, so I've kind of forgot a few of the boss fights. Oh, dude, hang on. Wait, but I got milk. No, hang on. I'm gonna take this now. Because the one thing I do like about the fairies is that if we die, they just automatically come out. Right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. All right, so now I can just put this away. Oh my God, please put that away. There we go. All right, let's get started. This boss fight was, oh my God, dude, what am I doing? I forgot to pick up the boss key. Oh man, yikes. I forgot to pick up that boss key. That's crazy. I know exactly where it's at too. Dude, I was ready. I was ready to fight. My bad, guys. What can I say, man? I'm exhausted. I'm not even thinking right. Yo, Ronnie, thank you for the GGs too, man. Hey, my favorite game as a kid. Well, welcome in, Austin. Baby girl, I know. I'm tired. I am tired. Michael, thank you for the rose, man. I appreciate that. All right, there it is. There's the key. Dude, I can't believe I just did that, man. Hey, yo. All right, so we had to do boom, boom, boom. There we go. Ba-da-da-da. All right. There. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. Dude, look how cool the boss key looks in this game. That is a cool looking key. I don't know. It looks a lot better than the Wind Waker key. Oh, man. Ryan, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. By the way, thank you guys for being here, man. I really do appreciate that. I did miss you guys. Sorry for canceling stream yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty long day. Pretty long day. I've always wanted a Zelda tattoo that wasn't so in your face. So maybe I should do a boss key. Oh my God. Yeah. A Twilight Princess boss key would be so... It would be cool. I would say just straight up sexy because it's a nice looking key. And I love the way how you're thinking too. I see, that's why I'm afraid to get tatted up, because I feel like once I start, I am not gonna stop. And I would do just exactly that too. I would do maybe some kind of in-game item, or maybe even a rupee, You know, so like when people look at your tattoo, it's like it's like a if you know kind of thing. Michael, welcome in. Dude, yeah, Kaya says he won't trust me. Dude, I would be so geeked out. I would have like like a full sleeve, man. And I know they're expensive too. I know they're kind of pricey. Did you have what? No, yesterday I had a dental appointment. That's why I canceled. Dude, Ronnie, I love Zelda games. Love them. Hang on, let me switch this over. Or actually, I think that way is a little bit more comfortable. Yikes. Hang on, I know that gotta go here. Let's do it. Yeah. All right. There you go. Here we go, guys. Rock and roll. Oh, no, it was just a cleaning. I do have a feeling. Well, I am gonna have to get a feeling on Tuesday, so I'm not gonna be able to stream Tuesday either. But gotta do what you gotta do. Am I right? All right, so let's go ahead and. I think at this point we only have to wait for our buddy to come through. Oh my God! Yikes! Night Stealth, good morning. Welcome in. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Dude, look how excited he gets too. He's like, look what I got. Thank you, buddy. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Hang on. Sorry. See, this is kind of weird. Ow. I always found this segment a little tricky. There we go. And then if we're not quick enough, that guy will come back up. All right. I got him tagged. Oh, hang on. Is that going to throw me off? Oh, no. Dude, I'm so focused on everything but what I'm supposed to be focusing on. Honestly, I think if I just do that thing to the bomb. No! Oh my God. Like, I think I can literally skip a step, right? Because I think all I have to do is just that. Call it a day. I need some hearts. There we go. Oh God, yikes. I forgot he does that. Oh my God. Woo. Yo, I forgot about that. My God. Not good. Let's try that. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can just hit the main guy directly. Let's see what it does. Ah, great. That's great. Whatever. Dude, this is not working well for me at all. I need a lock. Bro, why am I locking into the main guy, dude? Ah, okay, I see. Okay. Bro, dude, that section when he's up there and that bomb's gonna blow up again, isn't it? There you go, finally. All right, finally. He does 2 swings. That should do it. Come on. Bro, that part sucks. Oh, that was close. I'm just going to wait for him to come around. There we go. Finally. Okay. Laura, thank you so much for the follow. Good morning. All right, let's go. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, all right, all right. There we go. Finally. My God. Liz, thank you for the follow. And is it Domentia? Thank you for the follow. Crystal says, ooh, I love this game so much. Well, welcome in, Crystal. As you can see, we are just now getting started. So we have finally defeated our first boss. And I'm actually kind of curious to see how far we can get today. That was actually a lot quicker than I thought. I love Twilight Princess. Well, welcome. And thank you for the follow, Crystal. Maggie with the GGs. And Michael, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. First dungeon down. It's about to get interesting. Zaffy, yo, good morning. Well done. Share, thank you. That's what I was looking for. That's a fused shadow. It's with a light spirit called Dark Power. Do you remember what that spirit said about how you had to match the power of the King of the Shadows? Could it really be so easy? Is this all there is to it? There's a total of 3 fused shadows. Okay, so there's 3 stages or 3 temples in the beginning, and then and how much is it for the mirror? I think it's like an additional 4 temples, right? Is it 4 temples to collect the mirror shards? I completely forgot. This was the first Zelda game I 100%ed all on my own. I'm feeling very nostalgic right now. Oh my God, you 100%ed Twilight Princess? Yo, you are brave. Safi, thank you for the game controller and the heart me. Oh, so nice to see you again. It's been a minute. I could have never 100%ed Twilight Princess. I couldn't. You are brave because just thinking about the bug quest alone. Oh my God. How you had to collect so many bugs, and then not just that, but you had to collect the male and the female version? No, thank you. No thanks. I know I work and go to school and moved to New Mexico, so I've been busy. That sounds busy. Heroic Link. It took a long time, but it was very rewarding. I bet. Yeah, I never finished the books, the book quest, and I just don't think I ever will. Oh, the bug quest. No, neither could I. Neither could I. Leave these woods and go to the east, where you will find the land protected by the spirit of Eldon. That's where, there you'll find that what you seek. But know that these lands line Twilight, so they are now a dark realm covered by the dusk. So if you set foot beyond the curtains of Twilight, you will revert to your beast form, so be prepared. If you are chosen by the gods, leave these woods and go east to the land of Eldon. Oh my God, bittersweet. I know. They should. They do make tiny little twinkling sounds. Oh, and they're easier to find at night? Okay, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. I love this game. Well, welcome in. And thank you for the follow, by the way. All right, I think now all we have to do is find Epona. And I think we're ready to go. What's my favorite version of Hyrule? Oh my god. I would honestly, I would have to say like just Ocarina of Time. Just cuz it's so nostalgic to me. It is so nostalgic. That's it. That's it. Um let me think. If it wasn't for nostalgia. Huh. Cuz I know Hyrule, we have Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time, right? Cuz I know Majora's Mask was not in Hyrule. Um I know Wind Waker was not in Hyrule. I mean, because Hyrule was flooded. Um, I think a lot of the older games were based on Hyrule too, weren't they? Like, I think Minish Cap was in Hyrule as well. Huh. Interesting. Dude, now you had me thinking. um, Man, I would just say Ocarina of Time, yeah, because it's small, compact. Ba-da-da-da, doo-doo-doo. Dude, where's my horse? Austin, thank you for the follow. And Lizlo, good morning. Ocarina of Time is great, but I love how fast Twilight Princess made Hyrule seem. I think that's like the one thing that I didn't like about I mean it is pretty massive. I think that's the only thing, right? Kind of empty. Daily, thank you for the gift. Look, it's Patrick. Yo, that's hilarious. And yes, this is the remake. This is the Wii U version. Yo, it's locked. Where is everybody? I'm gonna talk to this guy because he seems to be like the only one in town. Hello? Link, you've come back to us. Have you heard? The children, those poor children, they were taken by monsters. I've forgotten how quiet the village is without them. Aw. Dude, am I just gonna do this on foot? All right, I'm hopping off to drive. Bye, everybody. Jay Lee, will have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Be safe out there. You gotta go into the woods. All right, let's go. Right, because I think that's when they hand us Epona, right? All right, let's go. I think that's where a lot of, or at least where the parents are like hanging out. All right, just making sure. Because I know she's got taken away as well. Find the guy with the afro. Yeah. The guy that was trying to charge me 100 rupees for like a refill on oil. Bro, what a ripoff. I did the Epona whistle, but then nothing happened. I just love how it just literally says that. Look. Nothing happened. Beautiful. It is beautiful, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and see where them villagers are at. Here's this cool guy. Look at him. He's just chilling. So, you need oil, guy? Right now, we have a 100 rupee oil bottle and a 20 rupee refill. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. He didn't say bottle last time. So it's $100 for oil and a bottle? I'll buy an oil bottle. Brother, yes. Yo, man, these bottles are going to save my life. Yo, Famous, thank you so much for that cat gift. I appreciate that. Yo, say, guy, you've been in the Forest Temple yet? Isn't it great? I mean, sure, there's been a couple of monsters stirring things up lately, but still, that's just the world we live in right now. Know what I mean? Things are rough all over. Bro, you are not kidding. What? What world does he live in? In Hyrule or ours? Yo, he's spitting straight facts. Cat, thank you for the follow. Bro, in this economy? Yo, I just had an emotional whiplash. This game is my childhood. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. And we're just getting, well, we did finish our first temple, right? We got our first piece of the mask. So we're doing things. We're doing things. Dude, what I hope to achieve in this stream, hang on, what time? It's 9:46. I still got a couple of good hours left. I want to try to at least reach the fire temple. At least reach it. And I know it's going to be tough because I know there's going to be a lot of talking. Oh my God. There's going to be a lot of talking. I know there's going to be a lot of going back and forth because I think we're going to turn back into a wolf. Dude, I think we are just going to have to straight up walk. Wait, hang on. I just spent like 100 rupees. I need to recoup that. IJ, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I want to appreciate that so much. I want to say that. I don't think I say thank you enough. I really don't. And I really do appreciate you guys being here. Bro, it's this guy. Oh my God. This guy was such a pain. He's so annoying. He is so annoying. Now that I have to introduce myself, please take this letter and read it at your leisure. Thank you for the follow, guys. Yeah, I'm so glad that I popped into your FYP. I'm homesick, and this is nice. Oh, well, Crystal, I'm glad you're here. No, DJ says no because I'm so happy I found your community. It helps me during some rough times. Oh, well, I do appreciate that. I don't know how on earth I got so lucky, but I have a pretty nice community. I don't know. Everyone in there is so freaking nice. Everyone in there like really practically takes care of one another. I don't know. It just kind of became like its own thing. Dude, racing this guy is both a blessing and a headache. Hey, it was much closer than I thought. You remember, right? You know what this is? If you set foot in there, you might be a wolf again for quite some time. All right, well, it's not going to take us that long, I hope. I hope. Because all we have to do is kill those, or to collect those tears. So I hope we're not going to have to be a wolf for too long. Want me to let you into the twilight? Yes. There we go, guys. Back to the beast form. Is this an emulator? Danny, no, I am playing this on the Wii U. And I even got my like little Wii U Pro controller to prove it. I'm surprised this thing still works. Honestly, I'm surprised that this thing still works. When I lived in Puerto Rico, our house got flooded, and I did lose a lot of stuff. But this control was underwater, and I don't know. I don't know how it still works. Adrian, thank you for the follow. Yes. Good old, this ain't Colin, because I know Colin didn't have the wooden sword. It was this other kid. Yeah, him. The kids. There's Colin. You've learned the youth scent. All right. You see? Isn't being a wolf more convenient? All right, Midna. Chill. Twilight Princess is top tier. All right, here we go, guys. Oh. Ow. Wait, hang on, hang on. This is the best time to hit them all three. There we go. Nice. Oh my God, Little Mill. I've never played Okami. I've never played it. I've heard so much about it, though. I've heard so much about it. And you know, the craziest thing is that every time I see that game, like on the Switch store, it is so cheap. It's a game that's like almost always on sale. You know? Man. I like this version of Midna. I mean, because after seeing what the final form of Midna looks like, I don't know, man. I don't think we wouldn't been able to do. Like, I don't think it would look the same. Where was that? I think it was. Is it here? Bro, we got like a 50-50 chance. Dude. I'm gonna get it wrong. Let me see. Okami is the most beautiful game I've ever played. It affected me so much artistically. I need to look into it then. The story for Okami is insanely good. Hang on, hang on. Are we here? Bro, a 50-50 chance and I blew it. Are you kidding me? That's great. Wait, hang on. Where am I? I think I am on. No. That's great. Maybe. I might have gotten it wrong. Angie, thank you so much for the follow. And you know what? Now that you're talking about Okami, I could be mistaken, but I think they're working on a second one. I think they're working on a second one. And I think that is what made me more excited to play the original one. Because as soon as I saw the trailer for, I think it's Okami 2, I was like, all right, I need to play the first one. Because the second one looked great. I mean, at least in the little teaser trailer it did. Okami's gameplay is modeled on 2 says the director. What? What? Okay, hang on. Now I really do need to check this out. I'll look into it. I'll add it to my cart. There's a few games that I have to get. For example, Mario and Luigi Brothership is definitely there. Kirby Return to Dreamland HD. That looked really good. I think that's in my cart as well. What's another game that I'm looking at? Let me think. Oh, I finally bought myself a new PlayStation 4 controller. So, like literally anything Sony related. Like I'm thinking of like Ratchet and Clank. I'm thinking of Sly Cooper. I'm thinking into getting back into some PlayStation games. So that's definitely there. I've never played Okami. Never played it. The Sphinx Samurai game? What's that? What game is that? Oh my God, Kaya. Dude, that. Oh, the Square Enix games. Ooh. You know what? The only Square Enix game I think I've ever played to completion was Super Mario RPG. Wait, was that a Square Enix game? Oh my God. Maybe. I know it wasn't on Nintendo. Oh no, I missed. Uh-oh. Bro, this guy's all by himself out here. I have to kill this guy first. And then I gotta go for these guys. There we go. Atta boy. There we go. And now that we're in town. Oh, right. We have to meet with the spirit. That was pretty close, wasn't it? I was down to my last heart. To the hero who is transformed into a blue-eyed beast in the realm of shadows in Twilight. This way. Thank you for the GGs, Maggie. Oh, gotcha. That is true. I think the water, in fact, I think it heals. Does it heal me? I think later it does. Yeah, I think, yeah. I think later it does once we recollect its tears. Or light, I guess. The Vessel of Light. Dude, am I crazy? Or was this back then used to be called Tears? Oh, there it is. Hey, yo, my bad. It says it right there, Tears of Light. Oh, man. Thank you. That's great. The insects of darkness, they are the form taken by the evil that attached itself to my scattered light. And this is shadowy twilight. The shadow insects are invisible. All right, but we can see them. All right. All right, here we go. My favorite incarnation of Link. You know, I really did like, God, I'm gonna sound like a broken record at this point, but it's gotta be Ocarina of Time for me. Like, I think between like Ocarina of Time, and I really did like Toon Link as well. And I for all the games that Toon Link was used in, like Wind Waker, Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks. He was so expressive in all three of those games. Yo, cripes, I don't see those black brutes anywhere. Ooh, here we go. We get to see a little bit more of what's going on here. They've got to be hidden somewhere, waiting for their helpless little prey to come out. Then they'll feast. We are safe as long as we remain here, child. Be at ease. Oh, yeah? I wonder if the monsters out there agree with you. They sure didn't seem impressed by my bombs. How long do you think we can hold this sanctuary against beasts that strong, huh? Once they attack, it's over. Remember the lady from the general store? Just one of those things attacked her, and a whole gang from town went to save her. And what happened? She was already gone, and there were 2 monsters waiting. You connecting the dots? Yo, that means that if we attacked by them, then we'll be... Yo, Barnes. Yeah, he's definitely not helping. Good old Barnes. Gotta love him. Look at it now, though. All I mean to say is that it's risky here, too. Yeah. You got some place we can hide? There is a cellar. Wait, what? You've got a cellar? Where's the entrance, man? The entrance to the cellar is a design open when all of the candles have been lit. He's like, bro, bet. I would not. I would not do that. When Father instructed me to secure the cellar, I saw insects like the beasts outside. Don't cry, Beth. It'll be okay. Link is coming to save us all. Oh, this guy. He always knew. He's like, yo, who's this Link guy? I can feel it. He feels us. Good old Colin. Yo, these kids knew you'd come to save them. What a hero. How sad to be right in front of someone and not be noticed at all. You are chosen by the gods, and the only thing that keeps you from turning into a spirit, or worse, into a dark monster when you enter Twilight. And no one knows what you have done. You may be doomed to toil in obscurity forever. All right, let's get started. All right, so let's go ahead and do that thing that Barnes wanted to do. Bum 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 bum. Do do do. And done. Yeah, that's right. I remember that because we have to tame her too. I remember that. We're gonna have to tame Epona. Ooh. All right. Please let it be a heart. Hey, oh, 3 of them. Thank you. Dude, that is such a satisfying sound, isn't it? I'm glad you brought that up, Crystal. I was just about to say that. I'm like, dude, it's so satisfying. Done. Dude. Man, I remember this. I remember about that, like the little Ritu. Is it like the princess? And the way how we had to tell the kid about like his mom dying and stuff like that. That was actually pretty deep. I'm like, dude, that sucks. And that's like the one thing about this game that's actually pretty cool. Like that we walk in and out of that graveyard a couple of times, and like you wouldn't know that burial was back there, you know? Like it's so freaking cool. I love it when games do stuff like that. Dude, speaking of sound designs, this was actually pretty freaking cool too. Like the sound they make? Yeah. Well, this game's awesome. And playing it with headphones is so much better. Oh my God. I try to make that jump. That's great. That's great. I love it when that happens. Whew, I wish we had a Zelda game where you time travel between all game territories. Fun and nostalgia. You know what? I wish, or whatever Zelda game Nintendo wants to crank out next. The only thing I hope is that I hope it's music based. Like I miss carrying around an ocarina. Or I miss in Twilight Princess how different characters you played had a different instrument. I miss Spirit Tracks, how we had that pan flute, like I miss that. I miss that. I love that you can pick up the cats. Yeah, you can pick up the the cats and dogs. That's true. That's very true. Oh, right. I forgot we have to burn this guy. go. I hope you're cold, bud. Oh? Yeah, he didn't like that. Wind Waker. Yeah, I missed that. Come on. Oh, we got some bad guys in here. This game is actually a horror game because of the ogres. They are ugly. I'm just gonna say it. They are, I don't know. They do not look okay. And dude, and speaking of that, I remember this game was a big deal because it was rated T. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember all that hype and all that talk about this game? Oh, it's rated T for teens. My God. They're like, oh, this is like the first like dark, edgy, like Legend of Zelda game. Just because it was rated T. Yo, hang on. Is that it? Was that the only bug in here? I swear I thought there was a lot more. Huh. Never mind. I thought there would have been at least like maybe one or two in that bedroom. Anyway. It's also a very emotional Zelda game too. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. It is very heavy, with like the darkness and stuff like that. Right, relentlessly too. That she was like destroyed. Is that shop that that Mallow eventually buys over? That little baby? I just realized that. Bro, that's hilarious. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Wow. That's great. Wow, I've never made that connection before. That is so funny. Wow, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. There you go. Oh, hang on. Got him. You think he got that? Do you think he got that mark for cheap because of what happened? Like, you know, when you like buy a house and you know the history that the person like died in there, usually they try to sell those houses a little bit cheaper, just because of its history. Is this how we? Yeah, this is how we going. Probably. Oh man, this guy gotta come out. Here we go. He gotta still became a little entrepreneur. He's like, look, man, we gotta start somewhere. You can't be picky. Yeah, we got like 3 from here. Dude, I am slacking. I'm 31 years old, and that is a baby running a business. He's definitely got that drive. He's a baby. This is honestly a nice break from reality. Oh, we'll share. Yeah, I appreciate that you're here. You know, like that's literally my goal. Really, that's my goal. You know, if I can just entertain you guys just for a couple of minutes or even up to an hour, like I've done my part. That's literally why I love doing this. And the fact that I get to meet some new people, it's even better. All right, so we've got one more dot, at least here in town. At least here in town. Where are you? Oh, I see it. Okay, I think it's up here. It was up here. I honestly just forgot how to get up there. Hang on. Is it through here? Oh, yeah. Anna, I miss this game. I used to play it on my Wii. Well, welcome in, Anna. I'm playing this on the Wii U. I'm playing this on the Wii U. It's the HD version. Yeah, there's gonna be a couple of them. I think in the Goron area. So we're gonna have to like work our way through the like the mountains. Okay, hang on. How do we get out of here? Oh, through here. Oh, hang on. My bad. Wait, I was just there. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Midna. I play this on the GameCube. Me too. The GameCube, I think the GameCube was honestly the best way to go. Like, the only reason why I played this on the GameCube was because I didn't have the Wii at the time. And once I played this game on the Wii, it felt weird. But it could be simply because I started this game on the GameCube. No, share. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. Well, first of all, I hope you get better. And your nephew. Look at this guy. Technically, GameCube was I heard about that. No. To be honest, everything on the Wii felt weird. No, not everything. There were some good games on the Wii. I definitely enjoyed my Wii. I had some good games on the Wii. I remember Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Wii was great. I also played Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Or HD, oh my god. Donkey Kong Country Returns was great. GoldenEye 007 Reloaded. Oh my god. I am so glad you brought that up. I still have GoldenEye 007 on the Wii. I still have that game. Dude, stop. Man, oh my god. What? That is... I'm so glad you brought that game up. That game is so random. I still have bro, that should be so interesting. You don't happen to have your Wii Zapper, do you? The fitness weekends were my jam. Oh yeah, the whistling is kind of weird. I do love this though. These like little mini games. Ah. I love this segment. This was great. This was great. God, that's so great. Yeah, the Golden Wolf is supposed to be the Ocarina of Time link. Like I think it's official, right? That the skeleton guy, the guy that trains us, is in fact Ocarina of Time link. God, that is so freaking cool, man. That is so cool. Like I get chills just even thinking about it, man. That Ocarina of Time was my game, dude. That was I still love Ocarina of Time. The fact that we get to see him like in his like after like life, like just straight up like dead, a skeleton. And he's still out there. He's still out there. That's so freaking cool. Yo, Tame, thank you so much for the follow. You could have never moved on after saving the world twice. Wow, that's crazy. My 4-year-old, wow. I was pretty young when Ocarina of Time came out as well. But I also did finish it. I don't know how. Dude, I was a much better gamer back then as a kid. Seriously. Because, I'm playing these games nowadays. I don't know. I struggle. I struggle. Lelu, thank you for the follow. I love Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Breath of the Wild. You know what? I really did enjoy Breath of the Wild. I really did enjoy Breath of the Wild. But when Tears of the Kingdom came out, I'm like, dude, it's like, yeah, it just felt like the same thing. Like I really should give Tears of the Kingdom another chance. Because one thing I did appreciate about Tears of the Kingdom was those sky islands. They were pretty cool. And that I did like. Oh my god. Whoa. Link? No. What was that? Let me get rid of this guy. Oh my god. Bro, back off. So annoying. If I'm playing this on PC, no, I am playing this on the Wii U. Attaboy. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, another one. These guys are so annoying, but I love the sound they make. So freaking cool. A thought that just came to mind. I remember back in I think it was I'm pretty sure it was elementary school. It was so much fun because there's this other kid that loved The Legend of Zelda as much as I did. And he would always talk about, he was like, oh, in Ocarina of Time, there's a song that will make, that would speed up time, it will make day night and night day. I'm like, no, there's not. No, there is not. And he's like, yeah, it's called the Sun Song. I'm like, bro, you're lying. And then he's like, no, dude, I can get it for you. I can do it. And I remember bringing the cartridge I remember bringing the cartridge to school with my memory card and everything. God, man, those were the days. Those were the days. And then he's like, watch. And then he'll bring it back to me. He's like, look, if you look at your menu, you'll see the Sun Song. And it was there. I'm like, bro, how'd you do it? I miss those days. Breath of the Wild was better to me because it was new and exciting. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I'm so glad. I'm glad that we're on the same page on that because I felt exactly the same. Ooh, Jade, good morning. It makes me sick sometimes thinking about how we can't go. Oh, I know. I know. Oh, man. No way. Hey, I just started Ocarina. Do you have any pointers or man, just take it slow. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Dude, dude, man, Ocarina of Time for me was it was my like first Zelda game, and man, I absolutely love that game. Absolutely love it. That would be probably my best pointer or just tip. Just take it slow. Enjoy it. Enjoy the soundtrack. Talk to the people in the town. Man, dude. So freaking good. Gotta go. All right, Michael, bro. Well, thank you for being here. And hope you have a good day. I am one of the light spirits of Hyrule, and I am the spirit that guards these lands. Oh, great hero chosen by the gods. Bro, don't even get me started on Majora's Mask. The dark power you seek lies in the sacred grounds of the proud mountain dwellers. But already those grounds have been defiled, draped in the shadow of seeded with evil. You must go to those sacred grounds and cleanse them. I forgot that part. Well, here's Epona. Yeah, poor little Epona. Now we're gonna have to tame her. Look, Colin knew it. He knew it all along. Link? Oh. This guy. Oh my God. See, Beth, I told you Link would save us. Look at the little guy with the little side eye. Ah, so you're the one from Ordon whom these children spoke of. We are well met. I'm Ronaldo, shaman of this town. And this is my daughter, Luda. Gotta love that. Barnes is like, yeah, whatever, bro. The beast took us and left us to die. But Mr. Ronaldo found us. I want to say Renaldo, but his name is not Renaldo. It's like Renado. At first, I couldn't believe they had come from so distant a place as Ordon province. Yeah, we don't remember much. All of a sudden, everyone was captured, and then until now, it's been like a nightmare. Yeah, it was like a terrible dream, and we couldn't wake up. Nightmares are everywhere these days, it seems. This village has certainly seen its share of recent hardships. The dark beast attacked, but even worse was a sudden and inexplicable change in the mountain-dwelling Goron tribe. They had long been our friends, but suddenly treated us as foes. Even now, they refuse to permit us entry to their minds. It strains the limit of belief to think that such a gentle and proud tribe could change so suddenly. It makes me wonder if something in those minds is the cause of this change. In any case, you must take these children and flee this village before more nightmares descend. I, of course, cannot leave my village in such a time. There is no telling what may happen to us here. But it is my job to try and coax the Gorons back to their recent change of heart. Come on, these guys. Psh. You should do audiobooks. You have a very well comforting tone in your voice. Yo, well, thank you very much. I think you should read them. I think you should read to me Right behind my ear? El cucuy. Thank you guys. You know, I appreciate that. Dude, Crystal, you have no idea how much that comment means to me. You should have been here a couple of days ago. Someone literally told me that me reading these things out loud was cringe. So, your message really means a lot right now. Really does. And to be fair, I, like, in school, reading was difficult for me. So, like, I am self-aware that I have, like, a 3rd grade reading level. And I'm trying. Like, if a little younger kid, like, if little me would see me reading out loud, he would probably freak out because I hated reading as a kid. You know, I was a little bilingual kid, so I learned how to speak English fairly quick, but reading was hard. Drew said such a I when the teacher called me to read. Me too. I'm in a second, Crystal. Your energy is wonderful. It was an instant follow this morning. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Popcorn reading was a nightmare. I hated popcorn reading. Oh my God. See, but I'm trying. I'm trying to improve my reading. So literally, Crystal, trust me, your comment means a lot more than you think. Did you read in Spanish more fluent? Actually, no. I read a little bit more in Spanish. But yeah, it was just difficult because like when you see things spelled out in Spanish, they are like when you read them, it's exactly as it's spelled, you know, and just a lot of grammar issues. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it when I speak. Like it's it's an overall problem. It's an overall problem. Crystal, good morning. Welcome in. Like, let me tell you, like a kid version of myself would be freaking out if I told him to sit here in front of all these like people and, you know, read out loud. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I wouldn't. Purple Rose, good morning. Drake says, I love Twilight Princess. Well, welcome in, Drake. What do I have to do? Do I have to talk to him again to like, to activate this quest? What is it like this song? Learning to read was hard. You know what? I've never really been tested for any of that stuff, but I almost guarantee it that I might be in that spectrum. I don't know. My parents just didn't believe in any of that stuff. That's crazy. Saying that out loud is insane. Saying that out loud is insane. I had a pretty good childhood, but I mean, they just, I don't know. My parents had me when they were young, so I don't know if it's a culture thing or what. Yo, hey, I just got here. What quest am I trying to activate? Oh, Ashley. So I know there's a way to get Epona. I think this is where we get Epona back. I think I do have to get to the Death Mountain. Spanish is hard, especially grammar. There are many tenses. Yeah, Spanish is my first language. That's so true. Someone got madder when they told her. Wow. I feel like my parents would be the same way. Kai said it was the 90s, so that's not surprising. Yeah. Dude, oh, she was completely kidnapped. What was her name again? Is it like, a human's strength is nothing compared to a Goron's. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you. No, but I think this is right. I think we're on the right track here. I think I did have to go over there and face a Goron and then come down, because then I think we're going to meet Ronaldo here. Yeah, there he is. How fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. Are you trying to reach the grounds of Death Mountain? It is far too dangerous, Link. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. But I do know one person who is able to beat them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordon. Please go to him, and while you are there, please let him know that the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe in the monsters on the road without a horse and a cart. Please return to Ordon and inform their parents that their children are free from harm. Give them my word. Yes, we get to sumo. Do Latino parents always think you're imagining stuff? They do. Yeah. Michael, thank you for the rose. And purple rose. Hang on. Oh, God. Brother, this is so weird. Hang on. Man, having the Latino parents for sure was interesting. Hang on, guys. I need to do something here real quick. I should have done this before I started streaming. All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and tame Epona. Easy, girl. Dude, first try? All right, there we go. Hopefully that worked. I'm not entirely sure if that worked. Ba 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 bum. Do 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 do. Ba da da da. All right, let's go and get out of here. You're not too shabby of a wrangler after all. won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? Now go finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on. All right, so now let's go ahead and talk to our mayor. Good old Bo. And yeah, it's almost time for the sumo. I think we have to challenge him first too, right? Oh my God. Dude. I can't stand this guy. I can't. Like, even when I first played this game on the GameCube, I can't stand him. I can't. You're like in the moment. You're like in the zone. Like, I just got my horse. You know, I gotta go to town. I'm ready I need to talk to the mayor. And then next thing you know, boom, it's like a halt in game. Oh my God. It is the worst feeling ever, dude. This guy is so annoying. Did you even read his first letter? No, I didn't. What does it say? I should have read it, huh? I should have read the first letter. Travis, thank you for the follow. Good morning. I should have read that first letter. Does it say something about like opting out? Like, hey, if you wish to opt out, just press the number 2. Oh my God. I just ran into a tree. Oh my God, Jade. I remember gathering all the clips from every time you appeared. That was fun. I miss those days. I have like a full video of like on YouTube every time I ran into this into the mailman. He's just the hate is not much hate, right? But like the feelings I have towards him is so real. The mailman to me is by far the most annoying character in this game. All right, let's go. go talk to Mayor Bo. Do 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 do. Jason, are you sure? Mayor Bo. Dude, it's gonna suck to tell him that all the kids are okay except for his daughter. Link? Whoa, it is you. Link, you're safe and sound. Your clothes. What happened to you, lad? Come, quick, inside. Alrighty. I see. So that the youngins are in town. Well, that's good. Ronaldo's an old friend. So if they're in his care, then we can relax. So don't keep me waiting, lad. Tell me if my little girl, Ilya, is with the rest of them, right? Oh, I see. Well, that ain't what I wanted to hear. But Link, I guess I need to think of all the lives of the poor kids, or all 5 kids. Jesus Christ. Not just my own. They're all in danger. What I should be asking is, how can I help out? And this is where we tell them about them Gorons. Wait, what's that now? The Gorons of Death Mountain? I see. So Ronaldo told you that. Well, it's true. I did defeat the Gorons in a contest of strength and earn their trust with the help of a little secret. I can teach you the secret, but you promised me that you absolutely positively will not disclose it to anyone. Good. Alrighty then. Absolutely no one. Come this way. So he cheated. Link, so you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Gorons like to match strength in sumo contest. Luckily for you, the basics of sumo are the same as stopping, charging, goats. You want to hear more? No! I should have said no! My God. Okay, hang on. So there you go. The basics of sumo. Need to hear them again? No. Rather than explain a lot, why don't we just get to it? Come into the ring, lad. Here we go. He didn't cheat. He just balanced the game. You're absolutely right. That's a good way to think about it, Cher. I love it, man. The soundtrack for Zelda games, absolutely love them. Here we go. Oh my God. Becky, thank you for the heart me. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna smack him around a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, let's go. First try. Huh, you seem to understand the basics. Alrighty, next time I won't go easy on you, lad. Fight me as if you were fighting one of them Gorons. Oh yeah? What? Hang on. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hang on. He got it. Ooh. There you go. Brother, stop. Bro, I don't appreciate all that smacking. Brother, and that's my mare. Come on, Link. Come on, buddy. Bro, my thumb is getting tired. Ooh, he's so close. Yes. I'm so invested. Oh my God. Jesus, man. He was not easy. Whoa. Not too shabby, lad. With your natural talent, I'm sure you can take on them Gorons. Thank you, Bo. You've gotten some sight stronger in a short time. You've been gone, Link. Strong as you are, though, you can't hope to beat the Gorons wrestling with power alone. Those Gorons are made of rocks. Now, the secret to beating the Gorons is locked away in that chest. Take it with you, lad. Thank you. My God. Whoo. Oh, my God. I think it's kind of funny how we all went quiet for the match. We were all locked in for a minute there, huh? We were all locked in. We did it, dude. We did it. I was like holding my breath while I was doing that too. And my God, my thumb was getting tired. That was a lot of button mashing. Dude, we beat the mayor twice, man. That was good. You know, sometimes I do surprise myself. Sometimes I surprise myself. Wait a minute, hang on. Wasn't there a chest in my house? I think there was another chest in here. It was in the basement. Okay, nice. Okay, so good. Yes. Oh my God, that's right. Look at this. Hang on. Bro. That's so creepy. Why are his eyes like that? Can you guys see that? Little Bill said kitty. It's not kitty. It's Link. His eyes go in the dark. That's some scary stuff. All right. So it was only money. For some reason, I thought it was like a piece of heart. I thought it was a piece of heart. It was a 50 rupee. No big deal. Okay. All right. Let's go back to town. Dude, I'm looking at the time, man. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to at least start the temple. But you know what though? At least we got close. At least we got close. I'm gonna at least reach the town. Good girly, Bona. Wait. Oh, hang on. What? What? I'm waiting. Should we go back to town? Is she did the storekeeper like update her items? Yeah. Oh, she's so sad. Link, are you okay? Oh, good. That's good, my dear. But please, you must tell me. You haven't seen the children, have you? I have. Oh, they're in Kakariku village. Oh, thank goodness. They're all still alive. I was worried sick. Phew, finally I can get back to working in peace. Link, do you need something? You should take a look around and see if there's anything you need. Aw. You better stock up on... Wait, whoa, look. Whoa, she got mad. All right, let's go. Wait, do we have our fishing rod? Yeah. All right, let's go to town. We're gonna go to Kakariko Village, and find I think a pretty good stopping point. But we did a lot today. We did a lot today. We finished the well, we started and finished the Forest Temple, so that's great. Um, we became Wolf Link again. We've cleared all the darkness from Kakariko Village. We've got Epona back, and we're just about to start the Fire Temple. Well, getting into the Fire Temple, because I know we have to go through the whole Goron session, and I know that takes a little bit of time. Wow, man, I still can't get over that. I was criticizing the hell out of that guy for selling me oil for 100 rupees, but what I didn't realize is that it wasn't just oil. It was it was the bottle included. Wow. I want to do I want to try to gather the other bottles as well. Because, man, one of the best things about the Legend of Zelda games are extremely how useful bottles are. I remember when I played through Ocarina of Time, I did the like a whole like 3 heart challenge, and I did everything I could to obtain every bottle in that game, and made sure there was a fairy in them. And that was fun. That was actually pretty cool. That was a fun little challenge. This is where we get. Oh no. Do you see what I mean? There's so much. Dude, I don't even know if I have time for. Oh my god. We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to do it. Oh no. Come on, Colin. You know what to do, bud. You know what to do. Oh. Good job, Link. Look at him. He's so cool. Oof. Let's go. Dude. You know what? It is sad, but that scene alone is so epic. Like when you see like the monsters coming into town. Oh, I love that. That's so good. Let's go. Man, so cool. This scene right here reminds me of like that trailer they first dropped when Twilight Princess was announced. When all we saw was like Link riding around on like on the field with Epona, and then they were just like showing off how there's like horse riding action. Oh my god, we are not doing great. Oh my god, Colin! Bro, what is this? Jesus Christ. Okay, hang on. I gotta lock it in. That's just sad. There we go. I'm gonna focus on the main guy. Back off, guys. Bro, so much for trying to focus on the main guy. Oh, there he is. There we go. We got him. We got him. Whew. Okay. This part was pretty tough. This part was pretty tough. Like, just trying to understand where he's coming in from. Here's a real challenge. He's like, how about a little game of chicken? Yikes. Here we go. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah, no, this part was tough. Lakin! Here we go. Bro, look at him. Oh. First try. Let's go. Okay, thank you for the let him cook gifts. Look at this. What a masterpiece. My God. You made that look so easy. Dude, I just got lucky. I got so lucky because there's like that brief moment that I feel like he easily could have hit me and knocked me out. Is everyone okay? Yo, Will is low-key cooking. I struggled so hard the first time I played this. Bro, this was tough. Good. Beth, I'm sorry. You know, for shoving you. Are you mad? Yeah, hopefully they don't pick on Colin anymore. Yo, Kay, thank you for the gifts. For the confetti, too. Yo, thank you. I think I finally understand. I understand what my dad meant when he told me I needed to be stronger, like you, Link. He wasn't talking about strength, like lifting stuff. He was talking about being brave. You got this, Colin. Link, you saved me, didn't you? You can do anything. You can do something to help the Gorons in the mines too. Can't you, Link? Look at them. Aww. Madison, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate that. And Cody, good morning. Man, dude, I actually forgot about this little section right here. Like, I didn't realize it was so soon. We're ready now. Oh, man, 10:54, guys. You know what? I think this is a good stopping point. We're gonna stop it here, guys. It is almost 11 o'clock. What can I say? I gotta have some time to eat and go to bed because I do work tonight. So anyway, guys, this is it for now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate all the support. I really do. All the new followers, welcome in. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm done for the day, guys. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. But I will be back on Sunday evening. So late Sunday, I will be streaming. I'll be doing some multiplayer games. And then we'll be back with Twilight Princess on Monday. So take care, guys. Thank you so much for the GGs, Kay and Ashley. Be safe out there, guys. And stay warm if you guys live up north. I heard there's a cold front coming in. So stay warm. I love you guys. Take care. And I'll see you guys on Sunday evening.